the attitude change she's had recently?
Let me tell you something. Oh, beautiful
Truthfully,
back
you
elbow.
respect the attitude change?
Let me tell you something. Dana Brooke debuted back in 2013, and let me tell you, the sand in the hourglass is running out. You can't be nice in this business. You know why? Nice guys finish last, Victor. Whoa!
What a matchup this is going to be. And we talk about Dana Brooke, and I'm looking outside, I see Kalani Jordan. I mean, Dana has showed some insecurities, even more so last week when Lyra was just trying to talk to Jordan. Valkyria was trying to drive a wedge.
I wouldn't say that, but Dana Brooke knows exactly the spot that Kalani Jordan's in. She don't want her to end up in the same spot that she's in.
Oh, my word!
What people talking about?
They're voicing their opinion, as the NXT Universe always does, brings the energy each and every Tuesday in Valkyria. Beating off that energy right now.
What has Dana Brooke done to these people? Nothing. I mean, nothing at all. That's what I don't like about, you know, the internet these days. Everybody want to jump on the bandwagon.
Well, when it comes to Lyra Valkyria, she has always been herself, true to herself. Not in her DNA to be deceitful, which is what I think got under her skin when Dana Brooke thought that Lyra was trying to come between her and Kalani Jordan.
No, let me tell you something. Lyra Valkyria, like I say, showed up in December, and she's been nothing but business for her. Like I said, it's not about making friends. It's about going out there and getting the W night in and night out, moving up the rankings here in NXT, trying to get that championship around that waistline. Yes.
We're looking for the Northern Light suplex. Nice block by Brooke. And Brooke, look, at the end of tonight, she may have no one to blame but herself for her poor attitude last week.
I can tell you this, Dana Brooke came in tonight with a game plan, Vic. Right now, she's doing everything right. When I say everything, I mean everything.
Is look up and watch.
Kalani, have you learned anything?
Valkyria looking to fly. Big splash. And for Valkyria, a big win in NXT.
Here is your winner, Lyra Valkyria.
Well, this is the same sort of interaction that we saw last week on NXT. Well, what a breakout moment for Valkyria here today. Whoa! Kalani Jordan trying to get Dana Brooke under control.